Now we are familiar with the concept of inner product spaces. Inner product spaces are vector spaces on which we define inner product. Inner product of two vector is a real number. Inner product, suppose the inner product is denoted by angle bracket, then the inner product must satisfy these properties. Number one, angle bracket u comma u is greater than 0 or equal to 0, and angle bracket u comma u is equal to 0 if and only if u is equal to 0. This is the first property of inner product, which is we are denoting by angle bracket. Second property, angle bracket u comma v is equal to angle bracket v comma u, that is the inner product of u and v is same as the inner product of v and u. Third property, for all u, v, w belong to the vector space v, angle bracket u plus v comma w is equal to angle bracket u comma w plus angle bracket v comma w. And last property, angle bracket alpha u comma v is equal to alpha angle bracket u comma v for all alpha belong to R. Now in this video we are learning orthogonal linear transformation. Now we already know what is a linear transformation. A linear, suppose phi and w are any two real vector spaces, then if t is a map from v to w satisfying these two conditions. Number one, t of u plus v is equal to t of u plus t of v, and number two, t of alpha u is equal to alpha t of u for all alpha belong to R and u belong to u. Such a map is called as a linear transformation. Now let us see what is the orthogonal linear transformation. Let V be a real inner product space. Means V is a vector space on which an inner product, some inner product is defined. A linear transformation T from V to V is called an orthogonal linear transformation if it satisfies these properties. Angle bracket T of x comma T of y is equal to angle bracket x comma y. That is the inner product of T of x and T of y is same as inner product of x and y. Means a linear transformation T is called as orthogonal linear transformation if it preserves the inner product. Mean the inner product of vector x and y is same as the inner product of its image points T of x and T of y. Such a linear transformation is called as an orthogonal linear transformation. Now see here we see an example. Suppose vector space V is equal to R2. It is the set of x comma y belong to R such that x comma, it is the set of order pairs. Now inner product on R2 is a dot product, that is the angle bracket x1 comma x2 comma y1 comma y2 is equal to x1 y1 plus x2 y2. Now suppose T R2 to R2 be defined as T of x1 comma x2 is equal to root 3 by 2 x1 plus half x2 comma minus half x1 plus root 3 by x2. Here we want to show that T is an orthogonal linear transformation. Let x is equal to x1 comma x2 and y is equal to y1 comma y2. Means these are the any two elements of R2. X and y represent any two elements of R2. X is a vector of R2. There obviously it must have two components. First component is a real number x1. Second component is a real number x2. And the same case is for the vector y. Now angle bracket x comma y is equal, that is some inner product of x and y is same as angle bracket x1 comma x2 comma y1 comma y2. And since an inner product we are defining as a dot, inner product is dot product, therefore angle bracket x comma y is equal to x1 y1 plus x2 y2. Now on R2 our inner product is the usual dot product. Now T of x is equal to T of x1 comma x2 is equal to root 3 by 2 x1 plus half x2 comma minus half x1 plus root 3 by 2 x2. See, the x1 comma x2 is a vector of R2 and T is a map from R2 to R2. T is a map from R2 to R2. Therefore, T of x1 comma x2 has two component. Each component is a real number. First component is root 3 by 2 x1 plus half x2, which is a real number, and second component is minus half x1 plus root 3 by x2. Now T of y is equal to T of y1 comma y2 is equal to root 3 by 2 y1 plus half y2 comma minus half y1 plus root 3 by 2 y2. Therefore, angle bracket T of x comma T of y, angle bracket T of x comma T of y is equal to angle bracket root 3 by 2 x1 plus half x2 comma minus half x1 plus root 3 by 2 x2. This is the T of x. It has two components and its inner product is with vector T of y, which is equal to root 3 by 2 y1 plus half y2 comma minus half y1 plus root 3 by 2 y2. Since the inner product we are considering on R2 is a dot product, therefore angle bracket T of x comma T of y becomes root 3 by 2 x1 plus half x2 root 3 by 2 x1 plus half x2 into root 3 by 2 y1 plus half y2 plus minus half x1 plus root 3 by 2 x2 into minus half y1 plus root 3 by 2 y2. Now we carry this multiplication. Root 3 by 2 x1 into root 3 by 2 y1 is equal to 3 by 2 3 by 4 x1 y1 and root 3 by 2 x1 into half y2 is equal to root 3 by 4 plus root 3 by 4 x1 y2. Then we multiply by half x2. Half x2 root 3 by 2 y1 is equal to root 3 by 4 plus root 3 by 4 root 3 by 4 x2 y1 x2 y1. Now this is equal to plus 1 by 4 x2 y2 plus 1 by 4 half x2 into half y2 1 by 4 x2 y2. Now we multiply these two bracket minus half x1 minus half 1 by 2 x 1 by 4 x1 y1 1 by 4 x1 y1 plus 1 by 4 x1 y1 minus half minus root 3 by 4 minus root 3 by 4 x1 y2 minus root 3 by 4 x2 y1 and root 3 by 4 x2 y2 3 by 4 x2 y2 x2 y2. Now here we cancel these two terms x1 of x1 y2. We also cancel these two terms x2 y1. Therefore in 3 by 4 x1 y1 plus 1 by 4 x1 y1 is equal to 4 by 4 x1 y1 is equal to x1 y1 plus x2 y2 is equal to x1 y1 plus x2 y2. Therefore, by 2, therefore by 1 and 2, by 1 and 2 and 2, angle bracket t of x comma t of y is equal to angle bracket x comma y. Therefore, by the statement 1 and 2, we see that angle bracket t of x comma t of y is equal to angle bracket x comma y. Therefore, by definition, T is an orthogonal linear transformation. T is an orthogonal linear transformation. T is an orthogonal linear transformation.